Alright, hi guys, welcome to this week's video. As you can tell, I'm uploading a video behind me, so I apologise if the computer is being loud, but that's just my MacBook, and I've tried to fix it, and it just stays loud, so just stick with it. I apologise. It just happens that I'm filming this video at the time I'm uploading the video, so I apologise. So I am sorry that it just happens that I am filming this video at the same time as uploading that video, and I couldn't bother to move to a different room, so I apologise for that a little bit. So this is the monthly used products video. As you guys should know by now, the last week of every month I always upload my monthly used products, and this one's a bit of a big one. It's got a mixture of different things, and it might have duplicates as well, because I took different things with me to when I went on a holiday, as well as the stuff I used for the rest of the month at home. And also I haven't included everything that I used, obviously. I used the Sleek palette au naturel like pretty much every single day whilst I was on holiday, and all this makeup stuff I sort of included in my travel beauty bag last week, and all the stuff I included in my travel beauty bag video from last week. So if you guys are looking for that, it's in there. So anyways, I'm going to start with my bath and shower stuff, I think, because it's just down there and it's just easier to get to. So to begin with, I am going to start with my conditioner, just because it's easier to explain about this in later detail. So I used this again. I think I used it last month as well. I used this more when I was back at home from Portugal. Whilst I was in Portugal, I happened to take this, but I didn't use it at all, and I actually spilled about half of it on the way home. It exploded in my wash bag on the way home, but luckily it was in a plastic bag, so it didn't ruin literally anything apart from the 2 other bottles that are in it, which were easy to wash off anyways. But yeah, so I probably wasted about half of the bottle just by putting it in a bag and not having it shut properly, apparently. Which is weird because I didn't use it at all whilst I was out there. But yeah, this is one of my favourites, and it's weird because it's like a colour conditioner for coloured hair, and I literally have none left. As you can see, I only got those little bits at the end, unfortunately. Next up we have some shampoo, which is Portuguese, and that is because I took 2 conditioners with me. I wasn't supposed to be taking that conditioner that I just showed you. I was meant to be taking the shampoo of the same make. As you guys know, I should have it because I had it in the last month's video. And I obviously just got them mixed up because they're pretty much the same bottle, apart from the shampoo has got gold and that one's got red on it. But so I had to, on the second day I was out there after I went swimming, when I realised that I had taken 2 conditioners instead of 1 shampoo and 1 conditioner, I had to go back out to the supermarket again. I had to go to the supermarket and get some of this stuff. It was very, very hard to find because they had like a ton of shampoos and conditioners and hair stuff, and all the well-known makes that I know were more expensive than the Portuguese makes, so I had to try and find something that would smell nice, and I just ended up getting this coconut sort of one. I'm not really sure if it is coconut, actually. I'm gonna guess it's coconut. I don't even think that it's a coconut. It's maybe avocado. Maybe it's avocado, I'm not sure. But that must be avocado. That is an avocado, right? I'm not going mad. But it's very, very liquidy as well. Like, I'm sure it's going to spill every single time I open it because it is very, very liquidy. I don't know how the consistency is. Very, very watery, I guess. Yeah, I'm just watching it like flip around. Like, it's not as thick as shampoo should be, I guess. So I had to get that, unfortunately. Next up we have and those are the only 2 things of the hair and shampoo things, those are the only like products I have that I used in Portugal in the shower, because I ran out of the body wash I used out there as well on the first day we got back home to England. So I don't have that anymore, and so instead, since then, I have actually been using this Sanctuary scrub, body scrub. Again, I've been using a lot of Sanctuary stuff over the past few months because I've got like a gift set of them and I've never really used them before, so I thought I'd try and start using them again. And yeah, it's nice and it smells very orangey. Obviously, it's pretty obvious that it's orange because it's orange stuff. And I use it on all the bits that I feel like are dry, like my elbows, my knees, my legs, my ankles, my heels, my, don't know, whatever's areas. So I use that, and this has been very, very useful. And it's got an air bubble in it. It's very, very amusing on me right now. Look at the air bubble. Anyways, so yeah. Next up I have, oh, that's gonna fall. That fell. Ooh, okay. Okay, next up I have another squash cough thing. I seem to be in love with using their things currently. I'm not sure why, but it's a thing. So I have realised that my hair was getting quite damaged, and I thought it was about time that I bought a hair mask, because I've heard about them a lot and I've never actually bought one. And I was going to get it for when I had longer hair, because my ends, like my blonde bits, were all getting very damaged and over-processed and all that stuff. So I bought a hair mask in the squash crop thing. And you know, it just looks like a hair mask. I mean, it just looks like cream, but it smells like my shampoo and my conditioner. Actually, it doesn't smell like my shampoo because I hate the smell of my shampoo of the same make. But it is the Repair Intensive Mask, which is to help divine hair rebuild and split end prevention. So I thought that would be a good thing to get. I don't use it every single time I have a shower. I use it like every 2 or 3 times. So I'll go use it, and then I'll not use it the next 2 or 3 times, and I'll use it again, basically. Next up, okay, this is what I fell over, by the way. So this is the Zoella Soak Opera Bath Soak and Shower Cream. I actually take more showers than baths, so I use this in the shower sometimes, not all the time, but I sort of mix and match really. Sometimes I'll use this all over my body, and then I use the scrub on like my legs and bits that need exfoliating more, I guess. And this is nice. I actually like it, and yes, I did do like a massive thing of, and yeah, I like it. I actually did a massive haul of her things. I went out and bought like every single thing from her little area, including, but apart from the hand cream, but I think I bought all the other stuff, which actually leads me on to, which funnily enough actually leads me on to the fizz bar, which as you can tell has been used, and I've used it once, and I've used it once so far. I used 2 bars for 1 bath, 2 cubes, I mean, not bars. And it sort of fizzes in the bath, and it's nice and stuff, and it's very, very relaxing. I find these very relaxing. You can also, if you had a bath, because I don't have very many baths, I tend to always like have bubble baths or like bath soaks or bath bombs or something whenever I have a bath, so the opportunity to use it. So when I last had a bath, I actually used this one for I used this one as a bubble bath, and then I also added this as well into it. I'm just dropping everything. So I used these both together and it was divine, and it was probably one of my favourite baths from recent times, I guess. Okay, next up is some body spray. Because I went to Portugal, obviously, I didn't want to take any of my fragrances with me because I was afraid that they were going to get smashed or something on the transportation over there. So I took some body spray instead, and this is the Charlie in red. Now, I have owned Charlie body sprays since I was in school, and probably in about year 8 or year 9, I think, was when I first got them, because that's when you start like realising that you smell and need to have stuff to cover yourself up and stuff. So I used to have body sprays for PE lessons, and yeah, this is the very, very latest one. I actually got this one about last year, I think, or maybe earlier on this year, just because I really fancied having some more Charlie in my life. And even though I still have about 3 bottles left from school, which is ridiculous, it shows how much I use them. Actually, I don't actually use them at all anymore. I use like perfumes more and deodorant, obviously. So I decided to buy another one to add to the collection of body sprays that I never use. But I actually use this every single day when I was on holiday in Portugal, so it was a good decision to get it and take it with me on holiday. So yeah. Okay, next up is all the stuff that's in here, which is a range of stuff, and I'm actually going to be very cheeky. Move that down there. Okay. And next up is right. So as you can see. Okay, and so next up is all the stuff that's in here. Yep, I have got a range of things in here. Okay, I'm going to start. Okay, actually, funny. Okay, apparently I have included the sleep palette in here. I actually forgot I put it in here. I put everything in that bag this morning, I think, when I thought about doing this video. So yes, I did apparently. I think put it in there, but I actually forgot I did just after I did my makeup. So anyways, this is the All Natural this is the All Natural. So this is the All Natural palette, which is probably my most used palette ever. It's not used very often because I don't always wear makeup or eyeshadows. I usually just whip on some eyeliner and that's me done, good to go. So when I do wear eyeshadow, I tend to wear this palette. I'm just saying. I'm actually wearing it today, I think. I think the one I'm wearing today is that one there. That little brown one there. That little brown one there is the one I'm wearing today. Just saying. For an FYI. Next up, okay, going on with my Zoella trend, I bought the Vote Zoella fragrance, which smells nice. I like it. I like it very much. I've been using this every day since I've been back from holiday, and it's a blissful, mistful, fragranced body mist. It's lovely. I also like the cute little packaging, by the way. Just saying. I also just realised that I didn't get the body bag, the wash bags from Zoella because they had run out of stock whilst I was there. Okay, so next up is the So Sinful body spray, which is another body spray that I seem to have been using recently. I'm not sure why, but I've been using this every now and again just for the reason that it was there, and I realised I still have all these body sprays that I should be getting through, and I don't like throwing away sprays that have got stuff in them, just because I'm scared that it'll blow up things. So I've been trying to get through having this month. It is like the last, I had like 4 of these, I think, these small little mini sprays from the same packet, and this is the last one from those 4, and I've still got the other 3 of the packet here, but this is the last one of that little section, so I have to start again soon probably. Yeah, it's just a little fragrance. It's called So Sinful, and I'm not sure where I got it from or why I have it, and or anything really. It's just there, standard. Okay, so now I have got shorter hair again. I find that it's sort of because when it's longer, it's sort of it's heavy. Now that I have short hair again, I have realised that it's not heavy enough to go the way it goes normally, and it sort of curls in the wrong direction. So I have been beginning to straighten my hair again on a normal basis. And also it's raining right now, so if you can hear the rain, I apologise for that, but it's raining. It just started just now. So because of that, I prefer to straighten my hair. I haven't done it today, as you can tell, obviously, but I am beginning to straighten it more regularly again. I didn't touch my straighteners for like a year before. No, I think I would only touch my straighteners if I was going to like an event or like a wedding or, you know, a funeral or something where I want to look nice, and I think straightening hair looks nicer, interviews and so forth. So I have been using this Heat Protect, and if anyone knows me, you'll know that I'm a lover for PO5 and their little sprays. I use their hair sprays, their Heat Protect sprays, and I have done for years. And so yeah, I've got this one this time, which is the Heat Protect styling spray, and it gives a nice little shine to the finish as well, which I like very muchly. So I've got that one. Okay, I'm leaving these things to last because I got them recently. Okay, so next up I have got some night cream, which I don't really know why I got night cream, but I decided that I wanted to have a better like face routine, and I thought night cream and day cream would be the way to go. And you guys know that you guys may or may not know that I use the simple day and night creams a lot. The lighting has just made me look very, very white, washed out, hasn't it? Or is that just me? I'm not sure. So I have got St. Ives night cream in normal to dry skin. I'm not sure why I chose this one, and there was a label that was across here, so it looks all scruffy anyways, but yeah, I have got this month, and I have used it about that much in total, and I think I've had it about 3 years, so not bad. Okay, so next up I have a Yankee candle, and you guys may or may not know that I'm not actually a big lover of scented candles. I can never understand why people can go and really like the smell. I can never understand how people sniff them and find it nice, because I always want to puke. Ugh. But I decided I would beat the system, so I decided that, you know, I would finally try and get into the trend, I guess. I have like Christmas scented Yankee candles that I have never used, and they're in my drawer and they stink out my drawer, so I don't know. But I decided to get a Yankee candle in the scent Clean Cotton, because I absolutely love the scent of Clean Cotton. So I thought that maybe that would persuade me to like more scents, I guess, and to like scented candles. So I got this. I'm not too sure why, but I have, and it's only a small little tester pot size. But yeah, so I got that because I'll try my hardest to get into it. And going on from that, I actually got Zoella's little pot of candle, which I actually love as well, which is very, very weird for me because I usually don't like the sort of smell that her one is. It's like a very citrusy sort of smell, but when it's glowing, I guess, it doesn't smell as citrusy, I guess. So next up, I have a little haul from Feel Unique that so next up, I have my final little 5-ish products that I collected from Feel Unique at least half a month ago, I think, in the middle of October. So first things first, I'm going to talk about this nail polish, which is magnetic polish, and it is actually magnetic polish. It has the lid there, that is a magnet, and when you're drying nails you put the thing over there like that, and it sort of moves the nail polish as it dries, so it makes like an effect of a nail, of a thing like that in there, like that, I guess. And yeah, it's pretty intense and so cool. It's like one of my favourite things to wear, and I'm unfortunately, annoyingly, not wearing that nail polish today because I thought I'd have a break from it. So I'm wearing some Salon Pro colour in Britpop, I think. Yeah. So I decided yeah, that is a pretty awesome one, and it's from Nails Inc, and it's in the colour Trafalgar Square. Next, okay, so I did a little shop on feelunique.com, and when you buy a certain amount of products for a certain price, you can get, when you buy stuff over a certain price, you can have free samples. So I decided I would go ahead and have some free samples. And so the first one is this little thing here, which is Lady Gaga's Eau de Gaga. I'm not really sure. I'm guessing I think it's a perfume. But the black makes me think it's for a male, but it's not, I don't think. But yeah, it's nice. I wouldn't personally buy it, but I thought I'd try it just because it was one of the samples that I could get, and I can get 2 samples, so I got that one. So yeah, it's just a little Eau de Gaga, and nothing special about it, to be honest with you, I have to admit. And then next up, I got the Claw de Lis, whatever how you pronounce it. Overnight detox oil. I actually have not used it yet, which is why it's still in its packet. But I thought I'd just include it in here anyway. I'm not really sure why. And you're meant to use it at night time to help tired skin regenerate itself at night. The skin is detoxified, the complexion refreshed. And you have to apply 6 drops in the evening, either alone or before your moisturiser. Avoid the area around the eyes. I'm really bad at moisturising at night, by the way, so that's going to be fun to try and do. So yeah, next up, I really splashed out this time, and I actually own a YSL. I actually own something from YSL now. Look at how fancy dancy that is. A YSL lipstick, lip gloss. I actually kept the packaging just because it's YSL, man. It's YSL, and it was actually quite cheap. I thought something was catching on fire then, that scared me, but it was just flickering. It was actually quite cheap, and it's a glossy balm crystal colour, and it's not like a colourful colour, it's just, it looks like that in the thingy. So I thought it would be pink when you put it on there, but actually it's just a little gloss shiny sort of colour. I guess it would be better if it wore like a coloured colour underneath. A coloured colour. I guess it would be like a nice little shine to a like matte lipstick, I guess. So like if I had a red lipstick on and I put this on, it would give it a nice little shine, glossy feel to it. But yes, I absolutely love this, and it smells so nice. I've been wearing it more than my Vaseline, and that's quite a lot, because I use my rose Vaseline pot like every single day, no matter what I'm doing. So yeah, but this is really, really fancy, and I'm pretty obsessed with the fact that I have a YSL thing in my thing. It was very, very cheap for what I expected any of their stuff to be, so I decided to buy it. So yes, and finally, I guess, is my Naked palette. Naked 2 palette. I'm not sure which one everyone always raves about, but